Alright, hey guys, it's Khalif, Fat Guy Skinny Wallet. I'm driving to work. Just wanted to give you an update. I almost used the word quick, but I noticed everybody who does YouTube videos and they say, oh, it's going to be a quick update, ends up being 10 minutes long. And about minute 3, they say, alright, I'm about done now. I just want to give a quick update. And then they go on for 7 or 8 more minutes. Alright, if this is you, don't take it to heart. I'm just, having a little fun because I know that I'll probably do the same exact thing. So, anyway, this is about my shoulder. I went to the doctor Wednesday, and first thing, both of my shoulders I've had problems with, which is why I haven't been able to do any type of strength training for a while. And I went there, and the doctor, I told him both my shoulders hurt, and he said, which one hurts worse? Well, I said, the right one hurts worse. So he started on the right one. So I just figured he wanted to do that first. He checked it out. I told him what was wrong. He kind of rushed through things, so I had to keep trying to slow him down. He's like, all right, take off your shirt. Let me look at it. Whoa, don't you want to know what I was doing when I first started hurting it? Don't you want to know how long it's hurt? Don't you want to know if the pain has gotten better or worse? All he asked was, does it hurt when you're sleeping or does it hurt when you're active? And I had to try to explain to him that, whatever, what's exactly what's going on with it. So that was a little annoying. I like a doctor to actually listen and don't treat you like you're just kind of on an assembly line and there can only be 1 or 3 things wrong with you. And as soon as you say one magical word or phrase, he automatically says, oh, I know what's wrong. You can just shut up and stop talking. Because I think that's how you can easily be misdiagnosed. If someone just hears 1 or 2 key phrases and they make 20 assumptions based off of that, and then he makes a whole diagnosis based off of that, and it's completely wrong. And I actually have a friend who said her mother went through this, and I'll tell you about her in a second. But after he told me, let me just see your shoulder, and he felt in a couple places, asked did it hurt? No. When he finally hit the place where he, I guess he assumed it may hurt, he squeezed real hard. It hurt bad. And so I told him, yeah, that's where it hurts. So he gave me a cortisone shot right there. He sent me for an x-ray first. I won't make him sound really bad. He sent me for an x-ray first, and then checked the x-ray, then came back, gave me a cortisone shot, and he told me that I have tendonitis. Actually, I have to ask him what was wrong. He said it was tendonitis. So then I'm like, okay, well, the other shoulder has the same type of pains, but it's based on doing different motions. I can do the motions I can't do with my right, I could do with my left. It's different motions that make the left hurt. And then he said, okay, well, I can't look at the left today because the insurance company won't pay me for looking at both separately. They'll just treat it as, one ailment. And the insurance company has instructed me that if the patient has more than 1 ailment, they have to make more than 1 appointment for us to pay you for treating each ailment that he has. So, after the cortisone shot, he gave me some anti-inflammatories, and he said that if I come back next week, he's going to check out the shoulder, and he'll let me know. He'll take another look at it. We'll see if the cortisone was enough, and if not, then he may, if it has improved, which it has, then he may just give me a second cortisone shot, and then we'll go from there. And then that's when he'll look at the left shoulder and treat that as a follow-up to the right, and also looking at the left. So, my left is actually feeling a little better. He has me these anti-inflammatories. I don't know, that could be why it feels better. But back to my friend's mother. Oh, the next step, if the second cortisone shot doesn't work, is going to be physical therapy. And I was hoping that maybe it'll be physical therapy and before surgery comes up, especially if it's more than tendonitis. But I didn't get an MRI, so I have no idea what's going on with my muscles or anything else. Just only what is getting picked up on the x-ray. That's the only thing that he was able to see, and by touching it. So I'm not confident that he knows exactly what's going on inside the shoulder. So I'm not going to do anything drastic or dramatic. Even I consider physical therapy to be unsafe at this point because he doesn't really know what's going on in my shoulder. He's making an educated guess based on an x-ray, and I think tendonitis, I don't know if tendonitis would diagnose everything that's going on with my shoulder, especially the pop that I heard that I actually didn't even get a chance to tell him about, and the pop that I feel sometimes when I'm doing certain things. And this is actually better. I didn't get the pop this time. And then also the fact that the pain is coming down. I told him the pain is actually coming down to the I guess the bicep brachii or whatever part, you know, the muscle that actually extends down into your forearm. So anyway, told him that. That didn't seem to change what he thought, so it's fine. I mean, you know, he's a specialist. But my friend, her mother, went to a doctor for shoulder pain, and she was told that it was tendonitis. I believe that was a diagnosis. She was given a cortisone shot, and then she was sent out to physical therapy. They did the physical therapy. Her shoulder got worse. And then they actually did an MRI after. Sorry, a little noisy. They did an MRI after the physical therapy, and then discovered, oh no, you have a torn rotator cuff, and these weeks of physical therapy just made it a whole lot worse. And so she had to get surgery, and of course everything was much worse than it could have been if the doctor had just, I'm going to say, if the doctor had just done his job from the beginning and was very diligent. But instead he wasn't diligent, and you know, she ended up going through a much more painful experience than she should have. So I'm not going through that. I mean, if he's going to tell me I'm not doing the MRI until we go to physical therapy and let's see how that works, then no, you need to know what's going on in my shoulder. And you know, if you don't think the insurance company is going to pay, you got to fight for it. I have really good insurance. You need to fight for it, and you know, or I'm just going to go somewhere else, because I don't think that makes sense. You don't know. And I'm telling him I'm working out, I'm doing, you know, strength training, and you know, doing a ton of push-ups, doing other things with my body weight, trying to manipulate my body weight and different things, and I'm going to start, you know, with weights and stuff. So just letting them know, like, look, I'm putting a lot of pressure and doing a lot of things with my shoulder that I hadn't done in years, that I've just started doing in the last 6 months. And yeah, it could be tendonitis, but it could be that, you know, I've taken it to another level, and you know, 2 months ago, and then I started to feel the pain, and then, you know, tone back in my workouts, but it still was hurting. I don't know, but he doesn't know either. And he said he doesn't know what causes tendonitis. So, you know, I don't want you to just rub my shoulder, feel a spot that would have pain, and then say this is it, because it could be more than one thing. I mean, I think tendonitis is common enough that, yeah, having an inflamed tendon may not be the only problem, and it may be a deeper cause, and maybe I was compensating for that, the real injury, and that caused the tendonitis because of the odd way I was moving my shoulder to compensate for the real injury, which is a real concern, because I was moving my shoulder in a different way, just about with everything. I mean, I locked basically to lift anything, or to stretch, or even to open a door. I locked my arm into my side, and then just grab and try to put all the pressure on my forearm and wrist, or just try to grab with my body like that. So I'm moving differently to do just about everything. So, you know, all those things could have helped to cause the tendonitis, those odd movements that I've been making whenever I have to grab anything. And it could be something else that's actually the root cause of all of this. So, yeah, that's the story, and that's why I didn't say it was going to be a quick video, because I'm actually at 8:27 now, it looks like, on here. So, anyway, I think that's it. Just wanted to give you guys an update. I'm still resting the shoulder, so I'm just running now. When I get home from work, I'm probably going to run again. You know, God willing. The cloud is really, really cloudy, dark, foggy. So we'll see what the weather looks like, and we'll see if anything else comes up that I have to take care of. I might not be able to run. I'm going to try, and then tomorrow I'm going to try to do some exercises for my abs, and then maybe do some squats and lunges or something, and we'll see. I just really am itching to do something else besides run, and I also don't want to tax my body too much with the running, because again, I'm 250 pounds just about, slamming down on my body. I think I'm still probably too big to run, and I don't want to come up with a leg injury, because I'm trying to get everything that I was getting out of my normal workouts in my runs, because I know I can't do it. So anyway, that's about it. Yesterday I did get in a real good run. Tuesday I took a day off, the day after my weigh-in. I told you I was going to do that. And so Wednesday I got in a real good run after work. I think. I'm trying to think through. Sorry, yesterday was Thursday. So yeah, I don't remember what happened Wednesday. I think I actually did run. I did run Wednesday too. Yeah, I remember that. I ran Wednesday as soon as I got home before I went to prayer meeting. And then for like a mile or two. Thursday, I ran. I did really good. I ran and I went 1.6 miles before I was jogging. 1.6 miles before I had to stop and take a walking break. I didn't know how long I went. It wasn't like I said I wanted to go past 1.25 miles because I just, got up to a mile, got like 1.1 miles, and said, look, I got to get past 1.25 miles jogging before I have to stop. I just had to push my body a little further. And if I don't know how far I've gone so far, then it'll be hard for the mental blocks to come in and say, this is a good place to stop. You already did a mile, you did a little over a mile, you can just stop there. So I ended up, when I felt I needed to take a walking break, I then looked at my phone and said I did 1.6 miles. And all I did was walk for about a 5-minute stretch. I said I'll walk the rest of this block. There's about half a block left. So I said I'll walk the rest of this block, and then from there, I'll just run the rest of the way around the second lap. So I ended up going about 2.5 miles, 33 minutes, and I jogged for all but 5 of them. So I felt really good. It wasn't up to the 5K, which I think is like 3.2 miles, but it's still almost 2.5 miles. 33 minutes. And it felt good to be running for 27 of those minutes. Something that's, to me, that's just unbelievable. So yeah, I did that, and I actually would have done more, but we had to go to my wife's brother's house and his wife, so my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. So we had a good time there, and they're working out, and my brother-in-law has lost 15 pounds like in the last couple of weeks doing Insanity, and they're both doing Insanity and stuff, so I'm trying to encourage them to make some videos, maybe even put together a site, because they're doing it together. And she was in the Army, and he's just always been big into working out and doing weights and stuff, and just different things in life will come, and when he gets on a roll, it just always life hits him, whatever it is. They're married, they have 2 kids, and they're going through a lot. They have some struggles with different things that come up, and I'm really rooting for him, because it's not like he's grossly overweight. The man's in really good shape. He's athletic. He's 6'6". He said he's now 303 pounds. He was 318 when he started. 303 pounds. I mean, he's 6'6". So it's not like he's just this guy with blubber everywhere. But I know he has a goal that he wants to get to, and every time he gets close, he gets on a roll. He loses weight fast. He gets in shape. He gets cut up, well. He has a good body to build a lot of muscle, and then things just come up and kind of stop him, and then he goes back to where he was. So I just want him to get like a good 6 months to a year in where he can just get to where he wants to be, and then just work on kind of sculpting his body from there. Anyway, I told you this wasn't going to be a quick video, even though I only had one thing to say. I decided to not just talk about the doctor, but just update you over the last couple of days, because I realized my last video was probably the weigh-in, which I recorded on Monday. So that's it. What's going on with my life, and what I'm looking forward to do this weekend. I have a challenge that I'm putting in for the month of August. I'm going to a conference for financial writers, financial bloggers. So I'm setting goals for that, and I'm going to try to challenge everybody who's going to attend that conference. So look for that for the next couple of days, because I'll be using this channel to do update videos for that too. All right. You have any questions, comments, suggestions, remember to leave them down below. Please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet and you're watching, you can share. Probably not share this video, because if you haven't been following me, and this is the first video you see, you're not going to want to subscribe, most likely, because I'm talking about my shoulder, and you guys know how much I've whined about it in the past. So if you haven't heard me whine about it a lot, you're just like, this guy's whiny. But at least this may be close to the end of my whining. So I don't know if that encourages you or not, but maybe you can look at some of the other videos that I've posted on my channel, share them with people. Maybe it'll try to inspire them, encourage them. And that's it. Like the video if I didn't say that already. And in the description will be all my social media links and my website. So yeah, just check them all out. All right, until the next time, Khalif from Fat Guy Skinny Wallet out.